Did you know that we have a thinking brain and a feeling brain? Our thinking brain is nestled right behind our forehead. And deep, deep, deep down inside our brain is our feeling brain. And because that feeling brain is nestled down inside our brain, it processes experiences more quickly than our thinking brain. How much more quickly? 4 times. And inside our feeling brain is a really, really strong part of our brain called the amygdala. The amygdala is in charge of making sure we're safe all of the time. She's also in charge of all of our feelings, everything from feeling curious and excited and happy to feeling anger and sadness and anxiety. And because she's so fast in processing information, sometimes it feels like she can take over, or even as though our feeling brain is at war with our thinking brain, that they're battling it out. And because our emotions are so much more powerful, oftentimes they win. And what does that look like? Well, we might yell at somebody that we'd rather not yell at, or get stuck in a ruminating loop of anxiety. The good news is we have a really wonderful tool that we can use to help our emotional brain and our amygdala feel better. Havening is a very easy brain hack that involves a simple moving hug, as you can see that I'm doing right now, just crossing your arms across your chest, resting your fingertips on your shoulders and moving your hands down to your elbows. And then repeating that moving hug slowly and gently over and over again, while giving our thinking brain a different job. I see our emotional brain loves to recruit our thoughts to focus on anxiety or anger. And so it feels like we get stuck in those less than preferable feeling states. So when we apply this gentle moving hug and play simple brain games, we're able to distract our brain and calm it down. It's as though we're putting a warm, fuzzy blanket around our emotional brain. So what do these brain distractions look like? Well, let's practice one right now. I'd like to invite you to think of your top 5 favorite TV shows or movies ever. Across the entirety of your life, what are the top 5 shows that you've enjoyed watching? And notice that we're continuing to apply that gentle moving hug while we're thinking of our favorite shows. Now, let's find any 5 foods that are red in color. Fruits, vegetables, even a pasta sauce. Just any 5 foods. Great. And how about any 3 green things that you might find out in nature or that you've seen recently? And now let's find any 3 places in the world that start with the letter A. It could be a store or a restaurant, a city or a town, a country or a continent. And notice if there's anything shifting or changing in your brain or your body. If you've ever practiced doing breath work to calm your heart rate or soothe anxiety, this moving touch and those brain games is the equivalent of breath work for your brain. We're helping it calm down so that your thoughts get to guide your feelings and not the other way around. So anytime going forward, whether you're at school, with your friends hanging out, or even at home, that you notice that your amygdala or your emotional brain is starting to kick up some dust, take a moment, give yourself a nice moving hug, and play some brain games. Let your brain know that you're okay